Hello guys, we're recording in 240 FPS now. Let's get it. Alright, so this is gonna be a chill video. I'm gonna tell you how to make a thumbnail. So yeah, most people struggle with thumbnails. I know they're pretty difficult to do, but in today's video we're gonna make sure that you have everything down. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so before we get into anything, I use paint.net to this is what paint.net is. It's free. You don't need to pay anything, and that's what I use right now. And you can just download this. I'm not gonna tell you how to download this because you can just look up a separate video for that, because there's a lot. Once you're done downloading paint.net, I want you to go to Canva, and you can create an account on Canva because these are the two websites that I use for my thumbnails. Okay, so now let's go back into Minecraft and actually get our thumbnail. Okay, so we're in Minecraft, as you can see. So, note that there. So you want to go to my profile and then click recent games. I usually take some from one of my matches that I just played earlier. I don't know if I just try to find a perfect spot where I can get a thumbnail picture. Like maybe right here. Like, it doesn't have to be anywhere. Also, one tip. I want you, if you have Lunar or Badlion or something, you can use replay mod on Badlion if you have Badlion, but I don't use Badlion. But I like turning my skies to day or turning the time to day because it just makes it better. So I think I'm gonna use this pose. I'm gonna go back a little bit, try to find a perfect spot. I think this will be good. And then yeah, once you're at the pose part, like I am right now, I think yeah, this should be good. Just and then hit F1. That will make it so nothing will be there. I just see that says this is what the thumbnail is gonna most likely look like. So if I go to F1, you don't need to go in the F1, but I like to go in the F1 just to look at if it's good or not. Mine's pretty good, but I think I need to scale it, and I'll just show you how to do that. So once you do this, you hit F2, and yeah, it takes a screenshot. If you have a 60% keyboard, and my brother does, so I know all of this. So basically, you just hold down or click FN and then click 2. But yeah, if you have like a full size keyboard, but mine's a 75% keyboard, so you can just click F2, and it saves a screenshot. And I usually click out of Minecraft. I just disconnect out of Minecraft. I don't usually fully close it out because if my picture is bad, I can just go back in and do it all again. Okay, so now this is paint.net that I've been talking about. It's a free software application where you can just download and you can just play around with it. I'm not gonna do like a full paint.net tutorial, but I will go over some tools that you'll need. So I usually start off with the rectangle select, and then I also use the magic wand tool, and then I also make a shape tool and sometimes a line tool if you want to outline your character. I'm not going to show you how to outline your character right now, but I will show you another way to do it. So basically, you just want to go over to File, Open, and you want to go to Screenshots. It's most likely going to be there, but mine's kind of weird, so I'm just going to try and just get the picture. Okay, so I got my picture, and now I'm just gonna click open. I'm just gonna click it and click open, and it automatically gives the aspect ratio. And yeah, I used to use the snippet tool to get my screenshots, but that's not how it works because it doesn't give the aspect ratio of a YouTube thumbnail. And yeah, okay, so some people use the lasso tool to select their character, but I use the magic wand tool, and I'll show you, like, it just makes it easier. Like, never use the lasso tool ever again. So as you should see, when I click the character, it clicks the background, right? But that's what I used to think that the magic wand doesn't work because it showed the background and everything. But I didn't know about tolerance. But at the top, you can see a tolerance button. And you just want to turn that down. I usually put it at 20. And then you just want to click some parts of your character. And yeah, you just want to make sure that your character is fully fully selected. Okay, so some parts won't select like that, and I just go. I'll show you how to fix all that. Also, if some parts of your character, like if you click a part of your character and it shows a background like that, and I think that was the armor. I think that was the armor because, yeah, it was the armor. So I usually turn down my tolerance a bit more. So yeah, now the armor, it doesn't get the background over there. And I can fully select my character. Okay, so the enchanted stuff, it shows these particles, which I can just go back into lasso, and I can just finish these. I just like to select most of them. Also, the feet might blend in with the wood because the wood is like almost the same color as the feet. So if it does that, just turn the tolerance down. I'm going to turn my tolerance up for the wooden block because I think that the tolerance is too low and it just takes a lot longer. Okay, so I think everything should be almost fully selected. We still have like this part, which I forgot to turn down the tolerance for that. So yeah, we should have this part done and like other parts done. Also, if you have everything selected and like you click something and it does that, you have to be holding down control while you're doing all this so it like fully selects, like it adds on to the selection. I forgot to tell you that in the first place. But yeah, if that's happening, then you just have to hold down control. Also, you can zoom in by using control, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I just hold down control this entire time when I'm doing this process. Okay, so once everything's like fully selected, go to the lasso tool and then just select the parts that you like see that part right there. You just do that, and then like these two parts, you just lasso select it. And now for like this entire part, I just drag over right here and then just boom, and it's already like gone. And so now we have our character fully selected, but this is not all. So we hit Control C, add a new layer, Control V, add a new layer, and Control V again, and then drag the layer 3 over to layer, like under layer 2. So I might actually scale my character because I like to scale, like make it bigger. I think that's might be too big, but I think that's actually good. And then we want to do the same for character, for our copied version of our character. Make them about that big, and then yeah. So I think I made them a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna scale them down. So yeah. Okay, so once we have everything selected, our character for layer 3, we're going to have the paint bucket tool, and select black and just select everything. Okay, so once you have everything filled in, I'm just gonna do that real quick. And then so you drag it over, back down, and then you go to effects, blurs, Gaussian, and I put it at 75 because I think it looks just clean, but you can change it. So yeah, now we have a background shadow for a character. And so now we go with backgrounds, effects, blurs, and not Gaussian this time. We're gonna do radial this time and just click OK. And boom, we have a perfect little setup here, but we have a lot more to do. So I usually add another layer, and so now we have everything. So I'm just gonna go to Google, and yeah. Okay, so once you're at Google, you want to go to this website, flamingtext.com. And so basically this is like it just auto gives you, text. So there's this big YouTuber named Sammy Green, and he uses this for his logos, and he did an entire tutorial on it. And he uses that room. That was so bad. But I personally, like, a lot of people copy his idea and just add this for his entire thumbnail, like for their entire thumbnail. But I spice it up a little bit. So this time I think I'm gonna do water, just because it looks kind of cool. And I usually put that, like, legit just the thing that they gave us, but today I think I'm gonna do something else. For my ASMR videos, I like to have like a cool font, but this time I think we can just do luckiest guy. If that works, I think we're just gonna say that. And so we put the font size all the way right here, like just put it up before you have to pay. And then just for this sake, we're just gonna put how, and then we're gonna put 2. I'll explain in a bit. So now we have to change our logo, so I'm just gonna put maybe gray. So for the occasion, I'm just gonna put like a not like a dark gray, maybe a little lighter, and boom. And then we'll make our outline size black, and then we'll put it to maybe 13. That could be work. That could work. And then so our shadow is gonna be black, and then we're gonna have a drop. And so yeah, that's it. So now we have a cool logo, but we're not done yet. We want to click background and click transparent, and that should make the logo transparent. Now we want to click done, and people think you have to actually pay, but you just right click and then you click save as, and I usually put it in my pictures, and so I just save it and then it downloads at the bottom. So when you're going to hold click and then drag it onto here, add layer, and boom. So this is small. People are not going to be eye-catched by that, so you want to actually increase the size. Maybe I learned this. I learned this, I don't know, I wouldn't say the hard way, but yeah, we drag our logo below our character here just to make it look cleaner. So basically, I have my logo. Now to make my other logo, which was, my logo is going to be how to make thumbnails. Yeah, so we're going to go back to flaming text, and then we're going to go back to edit text. We're not going to go back to choose logo. And so we're going to say make, and then below it, nails. So that, and then we're gonna go logo, and I usually change the color, so I'm not gonna make it gray anymore. I'm gonna make it red, and then I'm gonna add just a darker red. I don't really care that I accidentally did that for outline. Yeah, I do that for outline. So yeah, that should be a good thumbnail. Yeah, right here is a pretty good one. But I think I should. That should be good. Okay. So now we have our thing. So let's go over again. Right click and hit save image. Once you save the image, click this. Click and hold and then drag it over here and then click add layer. And so now we want to increase the size. And then we want to we can put it like that. I think I like that. And then we can just select that. Okay, then we can select this. And then we can just drag it over there. And we can increase it. Get the viewers. So now you've created the text, and this is old me just left it at that and just never did anything again. But there is more we have to do. Yes, there's more. I'm not gonna create a border this time, but I will do something. So this is where Canva comes in. So now we're on Canva, and you want to click create a design, and then on the search bar you want to click you. You can just click yo or whatever, and it will display YouTube. And then you can click YouTube thumbnail, and it already has it. It already has all the things for you. So now you want to go to elements, and then you want to click, and you want to search effects. And then it gives us these effects things, but you have to find something, but you have to find like a certain one. I use, you can go into particles, see what there is. Like once you typed in effects, you can just browse effects and until you see something. But I'm just not gonna like browse it for you because I don't know. I already have an effect that I use. So basically, once you have your effect right here, you want to click share, download, and then click transparent background. And then you want to click download, but my design is empty, so I can't really do that. I already saved my effect, and I actually have it in a folder. So this is my effect that I use. I accidentally opened it wrong way. So this is the effects I use. I just drag it in and then click add layer, like always. So this is the effect I use. I got it from Canva, I'm not gonna lie. And I just increase the size, and then I warp it a little bit, like you do it like that. Increase the size a lot, and then make it more fat. Warp it again. And boom, we have our effect, but it looks kind of bad because we haven't layered it down, so it is blocking everything. But now it shouldn't block anything now, so it's just like a cool effect in the background. And so I don't usually leave it like that. I usually go to layers, layer properties, and I turn down the opacity. And yeah, this is it. Now I will show you another effect you can make to your character. So go to layer 2 or wherever your layer is with your character, select all, and then click Control C, and then add a new layer and click Control V. And that just made a new character, so you're gonna go below it. This is not another shadow. So basically you want to click effects, blurs, and then motion blur, and then yeah, you can size up the distance. But yeah, we have our motion, and then we just move it to the side a little bit, so it acts like this really cool effect that your character has, where it's like moving. But yeah, don't put any layer above your main character, because yeah, it looks like that. Don't make it look smudged. Just add it a layer below, and boom, you have your thumbnail. Now, some like to add a border, but I don't like borders. I don't know, I just have something. So now that we saved, so now we want to click File and then click Save. And then if it's a paint.net PDN, you want to click that to PNG. You want to click that and then click PNG. Now, I don't save my pictures in the screenshots. I save it in pictures. Now, once it's saved, you want to click OK and then flatten. And you leave it like that. Don't close paint.net. Now, we're not done yet. You go back to Canva, yes. You want to click Upload Media. And then scroll down to your pictures and find your, this is my thumbnail section. So I have all my thumbnails right here. And so yeah, here's mine. And then you want to click that, and then so you want to load it on, and you want to drag it up. You want to full size it, so make it full size. It looks blurry, but that's all right. You want to click Edit Image, and then you want to click Filters, but then you want to click See All, and then I use Solar. That makes my thumbnail very, it looks alright, but it looks too bright, so I turn down the intensity usually to 30, and now we have our good thumbnail. So now we want to click Share, Download, and then just click Download, and it should download. And that's how I make thumbnails. Every single video I've ever made, this is how I've made my thumbnails. Well, I mean, I used to make them differently, but I started making them this way. And like half the process that I've gone into this has gone into this. It's like a learning experience with me, because you know, these effects that I've learned, I've just gone through experience, and that's how I've learned to make these effects. But yeah, I hope you learn more than me, actually, because like I'm still a beginner at thumbnails, but I love making thumbnails, but I don't like editing the videos. That's the only thing I want to change, is my editing style. I would like an editor, but you know, I'm a kid and I don't have any money, so I can't really pay anyone to edit my videos. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thought it was helpful, then yeah, subscribe. My goal is to just not go to college and just do YouTube, so subscribe. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh, and also I have an Instagram. I finished a drawing and I'm gonna post it on Instagram soon. So yeah, I make art on Instagram. I post it on Instagram, so follow my Instagram. And yeah, bye.